Do you usually seek approval from others before you make a decision? Do you regularly ask questions of others such as, do you think I'd be good at this? Do you think I should do this? Do you think this is right for me? Do you feel guilty whenever you make a decision that someone hasn't approved of? If you said yes to any of these, then you have a tendency to ask the approval of others. In this video, I want to share with you 3 tips on how you can stop asking for the approval of others and finally make your own decisions. Hi, it's Marta Keller, and welcome to Marta's Message, a channel devoted to empowerment, leadership, and impact. Seeking the approval of others is a common human behavior. I know it's something that I've personally struggled with for years, and it's made me feel guilty more often than I'd like. If you're someone who's watching this video, then you're probably having a similar experience. Comment below with a sounds like me to show others just how truly common this behavior is. In the last year especially, I've nearly completely stopped seeking the approval of others because it's just not important for me anymore. I'd like to share with you 3 tips that I found to be most helpful to me to stop seeking the approval of others and make my own decisions. Tip number 1, belong to yourself. When you were first born, you belonged to yourself. As a child, you were likely taught to seek the approval of your caregivers in order to keep you safe from harm. And as you grew into an adult, although safety still mattered, as you became more and more capable of taking care of yourself, what mattered more was belonging. In an attempt to belong and fit in, you expanded your circle from your caregivers to others and sought their approval. In the process, you forgot you belonged to yourself and now belonged to others. When you belong to others, you live a disempowered life. Your self-worth tends to be low, and seeking the approval of others is the norm. When you stand in your power, you know your self-worth and seek approval only of yourself. You begin to belong to yourself again by getting to know yourself and improving your self-worth. Take the time to get to know your feelings, your needs, your desires, and dismantle your limiting beliefs about yourself. This will help you to stop seeking the approval of others for decision making. The videos on this channel are also intended to support you in your efforts, so please do click on the subscribe button below. Tip number 2, remember it's just an opinion. When you seek the approval of others, remember it's just an opinion. Even from the people we respect the most, it's still just a view, a judgment, and it may not even be based on facts, and it may not even be best for us. When you remember it's just an opinion, seeking the approval of others just doesn't hold any more weight, and it makes it much easier for you to make your own decisions. Tip number 3, seek positive feedback. Instead of seeking the approval of others, seek positive feedback. The reality is, you're eventually going to have to tell people, or they're going to find out about your decision. So try seeking positive feedback instead. It looks something like this. You start by telling someone you've made a decision. Next, make it clear that the person's support is important to you. Then ask an empowering question seeking positive feedback. For example, you might say to someone, I've made the decision to do X. Your support is important to me. I'm wondering what is a strength you see in me that can help me to be successful. If someone still disapproves of you, remember tips 1 and 2. And then find someone else that you trust who has the best interest for you and is not threatened by your success, and seek positive feedback again. Now that you know my tips for how to stop seeking the approval of others, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Which of these tips are you going to implement first? Did you like this video? Then give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit from its message, and please do subscribe to be notified when new videos become available. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember, you matter You are enough, and you have the power to make a positive impact on yourself, on others, and on this world. See you next time on Marta's Message.